Well, we actually have people pouring into Colorado Social right now, even though it's a late start and even though the Nuggets lost. I guess everybody wants to commiserate this one. Nuggets fall to Russell Westbrook and the Kings, 128-123 here at Ball Arena. You've got Nuggets Postgame Live, brought to you by your Front Range Toyota stores, Vic Lombardi, Chris Dempsey, and Bill Hanslick. All right, we're going to talk about Russell Westbrook because he got his revenge tonight. It just had that feeling this game, right? Because they tried to pull away and they couldn't. They tried to pull away, they couldn't. They're up by 12 in the third quarter and just could not finish them off.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, 13. I mean, it was an interesting game, Vic, because you kind of slogged through that first half, right?
Yes.
There were turnovers. There was, you could tell there was fatigue from the night before. But then in the third quarter, it looked like, okay, you know, they might work right through all of that.
Up 13.
Yeah, exactly right. And then the Kings just started making a lot of shots. And defensively, you just didn't do the job that you needed to do. And then you gave a team confidence that had lost 8 straight games. And, you know, for all the things that the Kings don't have, you do have players that can make big shots down the stretch. DeMar DeRozan's of the world, obviously the Russell Westbrooks of the world. And so when you put them in those positions, they were able to make those shots, and it was tough.
And they totally went offense the last 4 minutes when they had the lead. They went small ball. They didn't even have a center in the game because they said, we'll just out the way we're scoring.
Might as well not.
Yeah, might as well just eat the clock up by keep scoring. Yeah.
Russell Westbrook doesn't like losing. He loves competing, and he certainly loves beating teams that he used to play for, like this one. 21 points for Russell Westbrook on 9 of 16 shooting. He made a couple threes, including that big one late in the corner. And listen, you can say what you want about Russ. There's that three. He's a difference maker, and he made all the difference in this one.
Well, he can. So, I mean, I guess, third time's the charm for him, right?
Yeah.
The first 2 L's, and then the third time's the charm, and he was able to make in some shots. And look, we have seen motivated Russell Westbrook before. We saw him right here in the playoffs against the LA Clippers, and what that looks like when he really wants to win. He can put together some games. He did today, and especially in that fourth quarter. That just is what it is, right?
You know, we talked a little bit. Here's a point. I got to bring this up. There's 29 seconds to go in the game. And before they brought the ball, they were playing small ball.
Yeah.
And I said, if the ball goes to Westbrook, you should foul him right away.
The Nuggets were down 3 at the time.
Down 3. Foul him right away. And he's a 63% foul shooter.
Yeah.
And it's clutch free throws.
Yeah.
They didn't.
Instead, the ball found DeMar DeRozan, and he got the and one.
They fouled him and one. I mean, even if he makes 1 out of 2, you're down 4. Now you can go for a 2, foul again. And I just thought they missed a really good opportunity.
Yeah.
Right here.
Waited for him here. Go get him.
And it's winding the clock down. You want to extend the game.
Yeah. You
But
disagreed with that, Demps?
I don't think it mattered, to be honest with you. I think Russell Westbrook would have made 2, to be honest with you, just because it was that kind of night for him. You know, he was making all the big plays for that team.
Even if he makes
2,
it's one less than the 3 they got.
Yeah, because Joker hit a 3 on the other side.
Yeah.
I mean, I agree with the hands on that one. I think you foul him. I think you got to get back in the game somehow. You know, deeper than that, though, guys, the Nuggets bench, and I know the bench is a little worn out right now because of the injuries to Christian Brown and Aaron Gordon and Julian Strawther, but the bench did not perform tonight.
Yeah.
And it's a big factor. You know, the bench struggled against Chicago. Remember, they got outscored against Chicago 66-9. Well, they get outscored again tonight. And it wasn't much better. They get outscored 48-20 tonight.
Yeah, I mean, you're starting Peyton Watson, and he's scored a bunch of points for you this week. And so that is a problem for your bench in terms of scoring and your defense off the bench. And you're starting Spencer Jones, who is one of your better defenders. And so that's bad for your bench as well. I mean, you at some point can't backfill people that you're missing.
Well, we made the comment, when you're playing Hunter Tyson in the first quarter, you're about as low as you can get depth-wise. There's nobody else left. So
I mean, no doubt. And And when you talk about it, you talked about the defense that wasn't being played out here. Well, that's because Aaron Gordon's gone, Christian Brown's gone, and then you can't backfill that from your bench. One of the things that's actually really good about their bench is it's not just scoring with it; it's their ability to get stops, to get into the open court, to really supplement what the starters do. But when you take these losses and you have to fill in starters with those really good bench players, then sometimes you have those deficiencies really catch up to you.
Hey, Nuggets fans, are you a little upset tonight? A little downtrodden? Yeah, okay. It's all right. It's okay, man. It's part of the season. Roller coaster, part of that season. When we come back, we'll hear from Coach Adelman as the Nuggets fall at home for the second straight time. 128-123. You're watching Nuggets Postgame Live. As the Nuggets drop their second straight at home, 128-123. I did get this tweet in, and Evan wants me to say, hey, can you tell Dempsey that a loss like this will matter in the spring when teams are only separated by a few games? He wanted me to relay that.
Okay, well, what about the Portland loss? Will that one matter?
Yeah.
Of course. They all, you can pick out any one of these games.
Why are you yelling at me? Yell at Evan.
No, I'm just saying. That's
yelling at you.
That's my point. I was like, you can pick out literally any game and go, that game was the reason why. And the West is definitely tight. They're like maybe a half game above the Lakers right now. So any loss you take can swing where you are in here, but you're not going to take 0 losses, man. Nobody's going 75-7 or whatever. So, like, that's just where it is.
We do have someone who wants to ask a question in the crowd.
Amelia.
This young lady, Amelia, what's your question for us?
My question is, who did the best today and why?
Well, I mean, from scoring, it's Nikola Jokic. He had 44. The best team, the team that won was the best. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah.
I mean, well, who do you think did the best there, Bill Hanslick?
Joker was the best player, but the best team was Sacramento. They had a little more energy. They had lots of points from lots of guys.
I'll give you a couple more names. Jamal Murray, 23 points tonight. He was really good.
Cam Johnson was good.
And 96, exactly right. Cam Johnson, 20 points.
The question was, who was the best?
Yeah. I thought Cam Johnson had
was
his
really
best
good too.
all-around game as a Nugget tonight.
Yeah.
What's your name, young man?
Finn.
Finn, what you got for us?
Why do you think, or how big of a factor was the injured players today?
Oh, a big factor. I would say, and we talked about this, if you have a healthy body, if you have either AG or Christian Brown, you probably win this game.
I totally agree with you, particularly AG. I mean, AG, because of Jamal and Nikola and AG, when those three play together, at home, they're tough to beat. He gives you more defense, give you some more inside scoring. The Nuggets really got pounded in the paint, particularly in the first half, and I think AG would have ended that, Dems. What do you think?
Yeah, no, I agree. I agree. It's it's difficult. We analyze these games like today, and we analyze them as if everybody was playing. But everybody wasn't playing. And
they didn't have Sabonis.
That's great.
I know. I'm just saying we always focus on the Nuggets. Let's remember the opposition. They didn't have one of their best players either. So it always works both ways.
It's true.
Let's take a look at the highlights. Our Toyota game recap. How the game was lost. Third time we've seen Russell Westbrook this season, and God, this is what he does.
Yeah, that can't happen. You know he does that, and he went right at you, got a layup.
Nuggets shoot their way back into it. Cam Johnson, we mentioned his performance. He made a couple early threes, and you can feel the confidence brewing. Peyton Watson playing sniper in that first half. He made 3 threes in the opening quarter. And watch this sequence. Joker can't, but Jamal Murray with the hustle. They were energetic early, guys. You could feel it. He backs it up and hits a 3 there, and they had 7 threes in the opening quarter. However, Sacramento kept coming. Malik Monk with the poster dunk. Joker returns to the game, and I guess he's a dunker now? That's smooth. The Nuggets are up 4 at halftime. Third quarter, they finally pushed the lead to double digits. Cam with a deep J here. They got the lead up to 12, boys. But Sacktown would not back down. Again, a steal, a dunk, a 10-0 run. And the Nuggets lead was down to 1 after 3. Fourth quarter, Nick Clifford, the Colorado kid. That's a nifty move. They take the lead and they don't look back. They add to it right here. We have a Monk on the run again. The Kings are up 9 with 6 to play. At this point, you're going, do the Nuggets have enough left in the tank? This helps. Joker with the follow, one hand. They're down 4 with 3.5 to play. Nuggets need a stop, desperate for a stop. Instead, Russell Westbrook says, stop this. He gets the last laugh, and the Nuggets fall to the Kings 128-123. Here are your Chevy final stats. The bottom row, bench points. That hurts.
Yeah, and it's a really high rate of return off of their turnovers as well. Look, it was just a lot of stuff that the Nuggets would not like to see. The fast break points hands are usually almost always in the Nuggets' favor, but not tonight.
Yeah, we saw it in the highlights, that 20 points you mentioned it, Dems, off of turnovers. Sometimes you have turnovers in their dead ball. The ball goes out of bounds. You reset your defense. But they had a lot where the turn it over, go the other way, get a layup, get a dunk.
All right, well, let's go downstairs. We'll hear from the Nuggets when we come back as they fall at home and now back on an airplane tomorrow. They jump on an airplane between every game, it seems, for the next 2 weeks. It's unreal, the travel. Jamal Murray made some great stops last night in Houston, and here's another good one as he blocks the shot as Malik Monk. That's some Kentucky on Kentucky defense right there, isn't it?
Yeah, that's a really good block. Look, the Jamal Murray's defensively has been pretty good this year. I mean,
I agree.
I think he's made real strides in that area for sure.
You know the worst thing I've seen today, and Mike, if you've got it. So usually Sacramento does this when they win at home. All right, it's like a tradition in Sacramento. You win at home, you light the beam. Very rarely do they light the beam when they win a road game, but they lit it because they had lost 8 in a row before tonight.
That's really funny, actually.
How about insult to injury there?
Yeah, well, it shows you how desperately they wanted a victory. They're going to light that beam no matter what.
It's like the beam was about to break. They had to release some of its energy, so they got to win. Show the beam.
What does that even mean? Do you know what that means?
The beam?
Yeah.
They're trying to speak to alien forms.
Okay.
Please rescue us in Sacramento. I don't know. I think it's pretty cool, actually.
It is really cool.
Yeah.
The origin of it is something that I need to find out.
I didn't realize, I thought it was illegal to take any type of laser pointer and
just
point it towards the sky. I mean, if you're flying overhead and you see that, I mean, whatever. All right, we're going to take another time out. When we come back, we'll try to get inside that Nuggets locker room, see if anybody wants to discuss this one. We've discussed a lot of it. Let's hear from the players when we come back.